Now, moving on to the refugee crisis. Do you know what a refugee is? A refugee is someone who leaves a region or country from a war or other type of conflict. The current situation in Ukraine is concerning. As of today, more than 10 million have moved around other areas of Ukraine, while 4 million have fled the country to surrounding countries and even further away to the Western Europe like France or Spain. According to the BBC News, only 14,000 refugees have reached the UK. Now, there are many consequences of wars. The most obvious consequence is death, as many innocent people always die every time a war starts. Sometimes this happens because leaders want to show the power off against their enemies by simply making others weaker. Another consequence is the economic effects on the countries directly affected and other countries around the world. A great example of this is what is happening at the moment with countries that are not involved at all suffering from the massive increase in food and petrol prices. While there are many after effects of wars, one of them is the destruction of environment and man-made constructions, which results in many more economic effects for the direct countries affected. These are visible during a long time as it is less important compared to people's health.
In my opinion, they can do much than what they are currently doing, like being able to take more refugees from poorer countries like Moldova or Romania, by maybe giving refugees an easier way to reach the Western countries in Europe and the USA with cheaper flights, buses and trains. This is very important as the vast majority of refugees are children, which obviously needs a stable and safe environment.
Back in World War II, over 11 million Germans displaced as Nazis occupied many other countries by the end of World War II, while it is estimated that over 40 million escaped around Europe, while only 80,000 Jewish refugees made it to Great Britain by the end of the war. Many children were left homeless as many orphanages only had the capacity for 12,000, having 123,000 war orphans at the time. Now, coming back to Ukraine, people are being able to leave the country faster than people in World War II. Also, being able to be safe faster than before with the new technology, transport available such as cars and GPS for everyone around the world. This is clearly shown as 5 million are able to leave in 2 months compared to past years.
I study in high school and so я навіть не встигла закінчити школу. Насправді в мене було дуже класне життя і ці ситуації дуже змінили моє життя. Я досі не можу зрозуміти, що це сталося саме з Україною.
The UK is providing visas which only allows refugees to come but does not give them as much support, leaving some of the Ukrainians to a vulnerable life or exploitation due to the scheme which the government decided to implement by making a system in which the population gets £350 for giving the refugees a place to stay. Experts say that this can be dangerous for the Ukrainian refugees as they don't have enough support from the government, like free healthcare, transport fees or food. Compared to other countries like Germany, where they get free trains from Poland while giving food and water to the refugees. Another great example is France, which there is a scheme in which children are able to get free education.